trouble in the Heat lineup again tonight. Second game he has missed with an ankle that he injured Saturday against the Pacers. Mike continues to find stretches of health and then gets injured. And he's such an important piece with Battier to spacing, defense, rebounding, and those corner threes when the big three get attention.
And not only that, Mike, he's a great rebounder, and a lot of people forget that, and that's what Erik Spoelstra said to us tonight. Because in the last 6 or 7 minutes, when we go to that big unit, and then they trap, that offside guard coming down has got to rebound the ball, and they really miss Mike Miller at that time. Plus, an excellent three-point shooter. He's #1 in the league at 49%.
You say go big, they take out the point guard, either Chalmers or Cole, and they finish with LeBron, Wade, Bosh, and those other guys. Dexter Pittman is checked in as Watson slips and falls again. Fouled by Chalmers, and he'll come to the free throw line.
Well, you got to give him that. You got to give him that because of what you just gave on the play before. Okay?
Right.
You got to give him that. Now, Chalmers tried to play him as best as he could, but as he tried to turn the corner, lower body contact. And just keep an eye right here. You're going to see a little push, a little grab. All right, there's one push, and there it is. See, that's easy. You can keep your hands up all you want, but it's the lower body they're looking for.
All three Chalmers fouls have come in this third quarter. Norris Cole's going to come in. So is Kyle Korver.
Watson's an 80% foul shooter, but it's because of his inactivity. He's been out, more than 5 games because of that ankle injury. When you come back tonight, everyone is expecting you to play like Derrick Rose. That's what the effort that they want. They want to see it at both ends.
It's a great luxury for Thibodeau and a great job by his coaching staff of having their guys ready. Derrick Rose is out. His replacements, Lucas 11, Watson 11, getting 22 points from the point guard position. When your MVP, who gives you 26 a game, 23 a game this year, is on the bench. Cole inside to Pittman. Asik trying to block the shot. Got a body in addition to the ball, and Omar is called for the foul.
Well, they could have called that early. They could have called it early, and then on the bump. But then Asik did a very nice job. And you notice, now watch it, you see, he could have called it early on the first thing. And now that was an offensive foul with the hip, and then the block. But they could have called it on the spin move first.
Dexter Pittman, his second year out of Texas. Spent 4 years with the Longhorns. A nice hand for John Lucas III as he comes back in off his 11-point first half. Bulls trying to get game 2 of this regular season series. They swept the Heat in the regular season last year, then won game 1 of that Eastern Conference final by 20. Then Miami won the next 4, and then the matchup that they played in South Florida 6.5 weeks ago.
Oh,
Korver slipped on the curl. It gets to Gibson. Asik for the weak side rebound.
Hey, when things are going good, they're going good.
That's right.
That was like magic, what we just saw right there.
Seen a number of guys slip here in this third quarter. It was a very hot day, as we mentioned, and of course they play hockey in here. The Blues and Blackhawks played last night. Dang blanketing LeBron. Gotta go. Clock at 2. Over the rebound.
See, once again, Deng plays LeBron great off the dribble. He's been consistent all night, but LeBron has just been elevating and just getting fadeaway jumpers.
Good job by Battier in the post to knock it away. James at the line, shoots 3, and got them all. He's not shooting nearly as many threes, just his 85th attempt of the year, but he'll be shooting it at a career high.
That's it, 40%, Mike. He's just like put down on the shots, get more shots, foul line down, 55 from the field, 40 from 3.
Got out of trouble there, got Korver over at the 3-point line. Went for the basket, did Asik, and the offensive foul is called, and Thibodeau's displeased again.
Give a lot of credit to that double team right there. They've got to see what's going on. Now this is just good basketball, good defense by Deng. You're going to see the good move now. He just forces the fade-away shot. Well, there's something you can do with that. That's playing great defense.
And then on that next possession, James able to get it at the line to get the 3. And here he is for 2. Off the heel as LeBron has hit 30 points here in the game tonight for the 18th time in Miami's 41 games.
Right now, the coaching staff wants them to slow down here. Take advantage of the last minute and 20 seconds here.
Korver. Cole on the push and nobody with him. 1-on-4. He's usually a green light guy. If he can spot the rim, he gets to it. Udonis Haslem. Rebound by Pittman, and James is open. And LeBron rattles home the second three the Heat have made, both from James, both in the last minutes.
Remember what we said now, right before the half, they made a little run, and now they're making another little run. They get back in here, try to get it down under 10.
33 for James on the way to one of his big nights. Lucas has a toe on the tape, too, and he stays on fire, has not missed a shot he's taken tonight. James got a Pittman screen. Todd Gibson picks him up defensively, but he's a good defender as well. It's to Cole for three. And a rookie knocks it down. So Miami's hit 3 threes. We're going to same thing here. We're going to have a loose ball foul after a made basket again, I believe. And Kyle Korver is going to come to the line as we had a foul on Battier inside. Let's look at what LeBron has done on this 33-point night.
Well, you like what the fact that from 17 feet down, that's where the majority of his scores are. And it's just nice because that's how he's been playing all year long. You can understand the 55% from the floor, and I like the fact that he's now rationing out the three-point shots. He only takes them when he's moving in a transition game or the clock is down, and he's shooting that solid percentage.
5 of his 22 shots coming from outside of 15 feet, really, here tonight. Jimmy Butler comes in as the Bulls go small, as Miami does the same here in the last 25 seconds. So you always enjoy watching games. Coaches, every possession's important. Miami makes the move. Thibs makes this move here, so you have the ability to switch everything in the end of the game here, the end of this quarter.
Yeah, the main thing is that the referees allow you to get the guys in if they're late getting to the table.
You mean you've yelled sub and not gotten the guy in a time or two?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah?
Big thing here is not the foul. And then you also realize on the last one-on-one from the middle of the floor, they double-team LeBron. It'll be interesting to see if they do it again. It's hard to do when they have their three-point shooters in there.
Cole comes to set the screen. Beng fought over it. Now the switch with Gibson. James pitches to the corner. Battier with the clock running down. Tries to put on the contact. It's an air ball. And the quarter comes to an end.
Well, they're not going to give this Shane. Shane wanted the bump. But the rule this year is you can't jump into the man, and it depends upon how that referee is looking at that play.
Miami made a little run back after a 16-point deficit in the first half, down 17 here in the third. A couple of threes by James, who's got 33. But his team down 11 after 3.
All the way down. Had no avenues, absolutely nothing opened up off of 3 offensive moves.
Bosh, Battier, and Haslem up front for Miami. Cole with the ball, and James Jones. And that's a couple of fouls now here on Chicago. 80 seconds into the fourth.
Well, one thing you do not want to do is allow Miami to get into the penalty early. And that is, Noah was trying to deny the pass into the paint and went for the steal.
And I know why Milwaukee's on your mind, because we were talking in the break. Milwaukee won again tonight.
Why they won again?
These are the teams at the top of these, but Milwaukee's done a really good job of late, and even after their trade, they beat Cleveland by 10 tonight. This is ruled out of bounds, and they say, although the Bulls disagree, it's Miami ball.
Well, they're going to be dangerous in the second half now.
Milwaukee?
Yeah, from now to the end. I think so. They'll be fighting, and I know they gave up Bogut, and they gave up Jackson, but if Ellis can give them a good shot in the arm, and Gooden and Ilyasova can continue to keep playing like they're playing, look out.
Ersan Ilyasova has played some very good basketball this year for the Bucks, who keep pace with the Knicks. If you didn't hear the big news today, Mike D'Antoni resigned with the Knicks. The Knicks go out and beat Portland by 42. Nice. Inside, great hit to Butler, who's going to come back to the line after the foul on Battier.
Now, Now, once again, they catch them on the weak side of the floor. That pass went into the corner. Battier turned his back. And once again, either Butler or Brewer moving without the ball from the weak side of the floor.
It's the 5th game. Butler has seen significant rotation minutes because of the injuries down the line. We mentioned so much adversity that he faced through the early portion of his life just to get the opportunity to play at Marquette. Here in the NBA, his short-term adversity was how difficult it was for a rookie this year, with no summer league, not a normal camp, and a rotation that was pretty set. Butler proved with defense and intangibles that there was a place for him on this Bulls team, and when called upon, he has played well. Bosh getting a great screen from Haslam inside.
Oh, bad miss.
From the Bulls, 4-on-4, no numbers for Lucas. Good job. That's a miss by Lucas. First time he's done that here tonight.
You got to wear this guy out. You got to get him the basketball because he can post up with this unit. You get the double team. He'll get the double team for you.
And a foul call on Noah at the very last second on the last switch by a patient Chris Bosh.
Mike, down on the post. Bosh, we all know, has the advantage. He's left-handed. He can get into the paint with the left-handed hook. He can throw the fadeaway, and he loves to go baseline on a spin move. Now, see, he'll draw the double team, and that will open up the three-point guys that you have on this second unit.
And as always in the fourth quarter, when you get to playoff time, of course, you get to the tight games, you watch the teams that get to the bonus early in the fourth quarter. Miami's always good at that. Already 3 fouls of the Bulls here in the fourth.
Like we said early on for Miami, when you look at them, we know that LeBron gets there almost 9 times a game. Wade close to 7, Bosh at 5. So they get there, they put so much pressure on you, and especially once you get into the last 6 minutes.
It has been a Big Three dominated night. The rest of the Heat are 3 of 17 from the field. Bulls by 10, 9.5 to go in the fourth. Butler put it on the deck.
Nice.
Gets it to Lucas for 3.
All right.
Last couple of shots.
Good movement. Excellent ball movement. And you got a perfect look for a guy who's having an excellent three-point shooting night.
Wade came back in at stoppage for the free throws. Dwayne has 17 on 17 shots.
Yeah, he wanted a one-on-one situation there.
Come back to Bosh, with Butler primarily guarding. No, rebound by Jimmy Butler. He's in every place he needs to be.
I like what we saw there. Noah came right over to help out, played a little zone, and when Bosh looked over his shoulder, he saw that. So, unfortunately, they didn't get a good look at the basket.
Gibson travel. We'll have a timeout here under 9. The Heat playing second of a back-to-back. Lost in overtime last night. Trying to come back in Chicago tonight.
ESPN's presentation of NBA Wednesday, brought to you by Mass Effect 3.
To LeBron being the top scorer for his team, you're not used to John Lucas III doing that for the Bulls, but that's what they are here in this 10-point game. Now, the first time they met in the regular season, those two grabbed the headlines for different reasons. It was LeBron with the alley-oop dunk soaring over John Lucas III. That was shown over and over and over. Lucas was on the early part of the season and settled in with the Bulls as the backup role for Derrick Rose became a bit more prominent with all the C.J. Watson injuries. Well, here he is, Lucas, tonight, making a name against the Heat for a different reason. Solid 11-point game. Wade smoothly into a jumper. That was a soft touch for 2.
I like what they did there. They played 2-man on one side, and they set up a double screen on the right side for LeBron. He could either come high to the foul line or go baseline. Good trap.
They'll stay down here with the Bulls. Let's listen to Spoelstra in the last timeout.
Guys, it's an 11-point game, okay? We're right there. We got to win all the toughness battles.
That's the hustle stuff, and they've been out-hustled for a good part of the night.
Yeah, well, they've lost the second chance points in the fast break game. There's no doubt about that. But I like what I just saw over there. They're going to try to trap anytime out on the wing area before that ball gets into the corner or the post.
Deng gallops to the basket. Gibson rebounded it, but it's a shot clock violation.